Hey everyone, Brian from Rebel Traders here. Sunday, December 29th. The year is almost done, and Friday was the last day of opportunity to book any gains or losses in terms of taxation. I don't think that really impacted the trading much. Most of the funds, the bigger funds, kind of straightened things out much before that last day. So maybe a bit of last minute buying and selling. And you can see here we had a sort of a flat day finishing the week. It was a low volume week, obviously, less people around, plus you know day and a half of off holidays. So we only had 3.5 days of trading. The Nasdaq finished down on the day, broke that winning streak. S&P managed to eke out a gain. The last sort of 10-15 minutes of trading there, and the Dow is up a little bit, but overall kind of a flat day. Finish off Friday there. Sorry about the voice, people, but I'm fighting a bit of it's a cold. It's not a flu. Just I'm feeling okay, just not 100%, and affecting my voice. So bear with me here. And you can see here on the week here, consumer goods. Consumer goods seem to be doing well this week, I guess, because of the Christmas holidays. I mean, lots of buying of goods. Who knows? Utilities, kind of interesting. Even though we've got a strong market, we had a risk-off day with utilities doing fairly well. Healthcare still holding up here pretty well on the week and on the month here. Consumer goods still good. Basic materials kind of points to improving um, economic situation, which I think people believe sort of things are turning around in Europe and other parts of the world. Utilities, typically a safety trade, you don't usually see that in a market that's more positive. Let's take a look at some of the indexes here quickly. Transports, again, turned around today, kind of bumping up against this 11,000 high. Again, still in a nice uptrend here. Again, volume really light, which is probably what we're going to see here through all the indexes. So we had a a bounce off pretty close to this too on the yield, the 10-year, and kind of figured we wouldn't get above this. And it looks like it's heading lower. Some people are advocating buying TLT, which will do well when interest rates start to drop, which is what a lot of people figure will happen. Take a look at TLT. You can see here we're kind of rolling over on the MACD, getting across there. S&P heading lower, or RSI heading lower, I should say. Yeah, so again, we've had some topping action here. We'll see what happens. The Dow, this is a Holofield candle, so you don't typically a sign of we're going to get maybe some consolidation, like we had Holofield candle here before we pushed higher. And let's take a look more at the weeklies here. So again, Dow making a new high, getting up into an overbought situation with the RSI. Again, low volume on the week, not surprising. IWM really took a hit on Friday. It's kind of interesting. It's had a huge run, so probably a lot of profit taking there on the week. Again, a bit of a profit taking week, so I think we'll probably, at the very least, consolidate in this range, kind of like what we did here before we maybe push higher. I don't really see a reason for this market to roll over, although we might have some profit taking in January. Q, same thing, down day, but on the week we are up. RSI really getting extended. Yeah, I think we're probably going to have, at the very least, a bit of a pullback and some consolidation. I don't see a huge pullback coming. S&P really overbought here on the RSI. Again, volume really light on the week. And dollar really taking a hit here. Took a huge hit on Friday. And we're right back down to support. Some support here. This will be good for gold, and gold has actually done fairly well on the week. Gold and nugget. And we had a big spike in volatility, so probably people going out essentially buying insurance, bidding up the price of options to take out some insurance on all the gains that they've seen in the last couple of weeks. Let's take a look at what we got for actives. This was Apache. We entered this 2180 level and started taking some profits 21 or 1980 level, I should say. Took some profits 21, 22, and I took the last bit off here on this big pop. This was kind of nice. Got a really nice pop on that last push. I think I just got in under, sold the rest just under 26. So I had a huge gain on that one. I'm all out of that now, so I'll take that off the watch list or actives list. But yeah, that was a screaming good swing trade. SYCN was one I had on watch from my, and took an entry on this. I'm kind of reluctant to post those because they're in the lower dollar numbers, and I'm looking for some of those trades because everything else has run so much. It's kind of hard to find anything that isn't too extended. So I'm finding these nice little smaller cap ones. Maybe I'll start posting. I will start posting these entries more. But this was on my watch list from last week. If you review my last week thing, it was one of the ones I was watching here. So we got a nice, 1, 2, sort of a double bottom, then a higher low. 20 moving average moving up, curling up here. And RSI was moving higher, so I took an entry on that early in the week, and we're up on that one. MO I'm just kind of hanging on to right now, although it does look like it really is kind of just sort of going to be hanging around there. I don't see much more upside. OPGN we got in. I did post this one. Got in here at 118. Did sell some up here 150. I really was hoping to see a continuation up to sort of 170 level, which is the next target. And I'm still hanging on to this. We did get a bunch of pullbacks, but it did bounce back. So I'm just hoping it holds this 20 moving average. If it doesn't do that, I'll bail on the rest of it, but got a decent pop, 118 to 150 on that one. That was a nice percentage gain. THMO was another one that I had on watch from my last week's post. I did take an entry on that one just because I liked the bottoming action. It kind of looked like it was, and then this was really just a luck out trade here that they came out with some news and monster move on that one. So really wishing I'd post that one. Would have been nice if some other people had thought about that trade and maybe gotten into it. So here's what I'm looking at. Did some scans. Still looking at this ADAP. It's been on my list. It does look like, it's got a nice uptrend. I may look at that on Monday for a break above 140 here. If it can break and hold above 140. BE, I'm still watching just to see what it does. Looks like it's holding this 20. CYCN, again, I already got into this trade, and I'm just going to see what it does. Hopefully it'll continue higher. Maybe we'll get to this 350 level, which is getting back to where it gapped down from, and also the moving average, the 50-day. But you can see a lot of volume here. There's a ton of people that have bought in down in this level, so hopefully that'll translate into a move higher. EZPW, still kind of watching that one. INBI, it's a new one that came up. Had a really pretty strong downtrend, but it looks like it's fine. There's some prior support here. It's come back down, tested it, and so we've got a level to trade against here, 360-ish, 362. So I'll be watching this on Monday. Excuse me. Again, OBLN looks like it's putting in some higher lows here, and I'll probably look at that one. Again, these are all sort of lower price stocks. Again, I like to trade the higher price stocks. They're a little more stable, but like I said, a lot of them have all run quite a bit, and hard to find good setups. These ones seem to be giving some opportunities, and you always got to be modifying your strategy based on the market you have. This has been in a really nice uptrend here. Might look at this. I'm going to have my alert set somewhere around 1050, and maybe we'll see if we get a pullback to that, and might take an entry on that one. This one just seems to be stalled out right at this level. Again, that one's not that interesting. It looks like it's making a bit of a pendant here. So if we can get above this sort of 525 level, might be good for a breakout. Something else to put on a alert. And here we've got Sunworks. Had a nice day on Friday. Bit of volume coming in. RSI turning up. Liking the way that one looks. Thermo, again, the pop's gone into that one. Probably have a pullback day tomorrow. I've sold most of it. I'm just holding on to a little bit to see if we can get up to back up to 5 here. I wish I'd have sold more up a little bit higher, but that's okay. And that's it. So hope everyone's had a good weekend. Hope you all had if you took your time off, hope you had a great holiday season. Again, this is my book on Amazon, How to Swing Trade. If you haven't checked it out already, it's there. And we'll see you in the Bear Bull Trading Room on Monday morning. Our day trading room pre-market show starts at 8:30 Eastern with Carlos and Norm normally. And we'll be day trading at 9:30. And again, short week coming up. Not a lot of news flow either, so it's probably going to be another quiet week. But there's always something to find and something to trade. So have a great rest of the week, and everybody, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow morning. Bye for now.